All right, welcome back. We have just cruised right through hour 2 on a Woman Wednesday edition of Liquid Lunch, coming to you as we do every single day from the Corona Bunker Studios on Biz TV. Now, I have been teasing you throughout the show today, of course, first by bringing in Xen Sams as a 2-hour co-host, and then saying we may have one more special guest. And for the final segment today, we have quite the special guest. We're joined again by the man himself, and might I add, my ace in the hole, Frank Morano, joins us with WTF. That's a ding.
Hello there, Xen. Hello there, John.
Hello.
Wow.
And that's what we're doing.
Salud.
What's in your wallet?
My apologies for getting here late. I actually took off from my second job today, so in order to be here, but my boss has said to me, look, Frank, we're putting this ad in today's New York Post, a full-page ad, and look, you can see you're in the ad, and that's me. So how ridiculous would it be? They said, how ridiculous would it be if we're advertising your show and then people tune in and then you're not there? So I was persuaded to work.
All right, well, that
a
makes
6-hour work
For
day.
those of you at home, and if you don't know, Frank has been my co-host on Liquid Lunch and many other productions over the years, and we're best of friends. But he's now a constant on-air personality at WABC Radio 77 right here in New York, the strongest signal in New York. He's on like 6 to 10 in the morning filling in, then he's on from 10 to 12 in Long Island, then he's on from 1 to 5 and 7 to 9 on Sunday. The guy's like he's like a media mogul at this point. And
Frank's too busy to even respond to me.
That is not true.
I mean,
no, it is. And then when he does respond, wait 1 second. And when he does respond to me, he goes, I'm sorry, that was too long of a text.
Yours was too long.
7 pages long.
Yeah, you gotta say,
Hey!
I've done.
Are you gonna sign
What? You were just
No, no.
attacking me in the last
I was
segment
so
that I
not
couldn't say.
attacking you.
Joe Biden said, if you're not voting for me, you ain't black. And you said, oh.
No, I don't. I just want to give
got
two
mad about
perspectives.
that.
You are
no, but that
long-
had nothing to do with text message.
You
now
are,
you're crossing.
you are a long texter, and that's fine. That's part of your personality.
Really?
But look,
Throwing men to the bus like that?
You
like
are a
that?
long texter.
That's okay. I don't forget.
Look, people should keep this in
I'll
mind.
tweet.
If something is longer than 200 characters, it should not be a text message. It should be an email, right? If something requires very nuanced
made a whole
conversation,
report on this in
then
the past.
call in. You know, make sure you make a phone call. It's too much.
Are we still on this?
Yes.
For old
I'm
time's
over it.
sake.
But I love you to pieces.
Thank you.
To pieces.
I'm quite fond of you as well.
For old time's sake, every day on Liquid Lunch, everyone in our audience used to look forward to the final segment, the WTF, the What's the Facts, where you would keep me in line for exaggerating, hypothecating, estimating.
Well, I've been watching the show just about every day, and Jessica has done a great job keeping you in line. Nico's done a fair job. It seems like your behavior has improved a little bit since your daughter Ava joined the crew.
He has.
Which is nice.
You know what? I share your sentiment.
Right.
Thank you so much,
True.
Mr. Morano.
I got to set an example.
You know, he's setting himself up to be a father very soon because I know I could feel it.
Well,
Rachel, I hope you're watching. It's going to happen soon. This was a total fatherly comment happening. I'm just
Frank
saying.
is recently
what are you
married.
blushing about?
He's
It's going to
on his
happen.
way to become
This
a
is the
homeowner.
next best thing that could happen to you,
I'm
other than
excited.
WABC Radio and, of course, John Tabacco's
Well, right
Liquid
now
Lunch.
we were trying to go with the WTF.
Right.
We did the whole.
So what I was going to say, John, is I don't know that I
WABC.
have many corrections. We drove here from Manhattan, and I was trying to watch on the internet while driving, which is not a great thing to do while you have a suspended license. However,
That's another segment.
everything that I saw from both of you was right on the money. I didn't see all of your crazy conspiracy segments, so I'm sure that you said something there that was inaccurate or misleading.
No.
But I can't say with specificity what it was.
Well, here's the thing. Now, what I've learned is, because we're really, and for those of you watching out there, if you haven't, Jess, do we get any people that want to win a free scale today?
Are you drinking room temperature white wine?
It's John.
Well,
John,
did you?
She's drinking room temperature white wine? What kind of
I
host
mean, that's
are you?
what you wanted. All right.
No, it's not what I wanted. It's what you
We're giving
gave
away
me.
a free scale. Okay,
Now you
that's
put it on
the
the
first
spot,
thing, a free medical scale. Okay. And
medical stuff.
all right. Well,
Just
one of our
saying.
friends over at Echo World Communications is
No,
going to give
I
us
get
different
it.
medical products every day to give away.
I want to know if you've gained weight.
Okay, I've
I'm just
definitely
saying.
gained weight. We're
Just
gonna
so
get.
I can stay on top
I'm gonna
of your
get
progress
one.
because I want you to live long, healthy
too.
life, so you can continue contributing the amazing
So,
information
Frank, you haven't seen
do.
any mistakes
No.
today, but
I'm sure there were some in that crazy conspiracy segment, but I did not see any, and I can't correct any firsthand.
fantastic. Did you know that at one point in the last 2 decades, Disney Cruise Lines
I
had
heard
a
this.
stop off?
Okay,
Right, I
are we
heard
still on this
Epstein
Disney
Right.
Cruise
No,
Line?
no,
I'm
I mean,
just saying,
that's a
like,
fact.
for real,
That's
they-
not
I heard you.
No, they
Okay,
had
so
no
you heard
idea.
that one.
They had no idea they could have been stopping there. Why are you still on this?
Because a
Because
major
they-
company like Disney
Because a
would
major
do some research on where they were going to let their patrons go for insurance
But
purposes and
Epstein was
everything. Well,
very manipulative, a narcissist, and a sociopath, and he strategically planted that island, and Disney could have not known. I'm just saying, like, you know.
Frankie, tell me this.
Yes, I will tell
I
you.
see your new boss, John Katsimatidis, the head of, he's a multimedia mogul in all,
talking to him
in all
today,
things.
yes.
And I saw him on Fox the other day, and I know he's been considering running for mayor. He's come out and said if he does, he'll spend $100 million. Someone asked him straight up, "Are you going to run for mayor?" And he said, "We're seriously thinking about it," which in my lingo means yes.
I think he does want to run, and I think First of all, I would have said if you asked 6 months ago if his health is up to it, then I think he's definitely going to make the run. But he's actually lost about 60 pounds.
He looks great.
He looks
I noticed
terrific.
that. He looks great.
He looks as good now as I've known him probably about 15 years, as good as I've ever seen him look. So I would guess that he is going to run, unless there are circumstances that prevent him from doing it. I'm not sure if he's going to run as a Democrat or Republican, independent. But I think certainly if you look at what's happening in the city, and I know you guys were touching upon the situation involving Dr. Barbeau, but whether it's crime, whether it's disorder in the schools, whether it's healthcare, I mean, the city seems just in complete disarray. And I think the city could do worse than somebody like John Katsimatidis, who has a history of running very successful businesses. Every business John has bought, not one of them has gone bankrupt. Not one of them has folded, right? So it tells you this is a guy, an immigrant, success story, totally self-made. I think the city could do worse.
And the one thing that you need in New York is you need people to believe that you have some moderate to Democratic bona fides. And John has spent a lifetime
he was a
making
Bill Clinton
friends
Democrat.
on both sides of the aisle. So I think that's a really good thing.
And as a mom, I would endorse him 100% because not only is John Katsimatidis one of those people where his family is close to home, but he also embodies New York City, New York State.
Well, it's been fun being back.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. For those of you watching on Biz TV, if you want to see a special post-show edition today with Andrew McKenna, a guy who went from federal prosecutor to federal prisoner, and what he's doing now to help people with substance abuse, go to our YouTube page, like it, thumb it up, do something. And
So we're going to be broadcasting on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll be on
minutes.
YouTube in just a few minutes.
Check it out very soon.
All you on Biz TV who don't have a time for us on YouTube, tune in again tomorrow for a Thirsty Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel, more Liquid Lunch.